Hi and welcome to another how-to tutorial. Today we will start exploring the topic how to make a remedy. Now there's about 6 or 7 different ways on how to make a remedy, and we will explore each of these individually. We will start with the easiest first, and that's how to copy a perfect remedy, and then we'll work through all the other interesting variations of that. But before we start, I would like to point out the following rule when copying a remedy. We always copy glass to glass or plastic to plastic. The reason for this is because of the difference in the molecular structure of the substance, and we can't mix the two. It's always a good practice also to only take a few drops of the original remedy, sort of like 10 drops or so, since the remedy on the input plate will become 10 ml, and it's best not to use that for oral intake. The remedy that you make can be always labeled and kept for later use to make the same remedy. Okay, we will start with taking about 10 drops of the original of our remedy and place this onto the input plate. And then on the output plate we can place a container with alcohol. We leave the selector switch on copy because we want to copy a remedy. Now by doing that we disconnect the dials and it's not in use, so whatever is on your dials is then not applicable when you normally make a standard copy. You can then switch the timer sequence on to 1 minute, and the next thing we're going to do is by selecting the amount of energy. As I said before, the normal home perfect remedy will have 30 units, and we normally like to use 75 as a standard. The next thing we need to do is to select the potency on the extended potency range, and for this example we're going to use 30x, which is 2, 5 and 0. You will see that the mode LED is in standby mode and ready to be used. And then the moment we press the start button, it will turn green and your balance LED turn blue, which now indicate that we are busy copying the remedy. After the 1 minute time period that lapse, the buzzer will sound and your instrument will turn back to standby mode, and your remedy is now ready to be used. It's normally good practice to take the remedy and vigorously shake it. This is just to activate or loosen the energetic structure within your remedy. You can now remove your sample. This can be labeled and reused later on. So it's a good idea to keep the remedy when you want to remake the same remedy. Now, your actual remedy is a stock remedy and you need to dilute it when you actually want to use it for oral intake. Now, normal practice would be that in a 30 milliliter dropper bottle, you will use 30 drops of the stock, then fill it up with distilled water, and then this can be taken orally 3 drops 3 times a day or 3 drops 6 times a day. And that is how you actually make a home perfect remedy. In the next videos we will explore different ways of making remedies. Thank you.